Yeah. This part's gonna be painful. Because this cave is long. I would go so far as to say it's arduous. Okay, well, you know, I'm Brick Road, and this is Let's Play Final Fantasy. We have had surprisingly good luck for quite a lot of this run. But something tells me that my luck is about to run out. I said that in a nefarious voice for reasons that will become clear, or are already clear to Final Fantasy veterans. Not that any Final Fantasy veterans are watching this right now, because the pain and turmoil that they know is coming up, they just don't want to subject themselves to it. They're like, you know what, we're just going to let Brick Road handle that, and we're not going to look. Kind of like how you can eat a hamburger, but you don't want to go see the cow get slaughtered. So, let's take this Hydra apart. Hydra steaks for everyone. Even with that gold bracelet, Ryo still takes a lot of damage. Conventional wisdom states that I am still on much too low a level to be where I am and to go where I'm going. I don't know if these things are called Caribes or Caribes. I do know that they are pink and green fish with huge lips, and that, in some circles, I do believe they are called the kissin fish. Or, as Cole likes to call them, the punchin' fish, because he punches them to death and then eats them for Karate Man sustenance. Man, I just, like, destroyed all your friends, and here comes the extended family popping up out of the river for justice. There will be no justice for the Caribe family. Ah, Cole is finally topping the damage I need him to be able to top. Well done, sir. A Groger? Really? Is this what we're doing with our lives today? We're Grogering it up? Oh god. This cave coming up is just... This is the dungeon that, like... There's really no way through it but to keep resetting until you get lucky. There's no over-leveling the sheer amount of bull honky that the ice cave throws at you. Like, right off the bat, monsters... Okay, our bones aren't bad. I'm gonna go ahead and Zeus Gauntlet my way through this whole mess of R bones. I'm okay with R bones. They can't really do much to you. They do decent amount of damage to unprotected characters, like Cole was just taking like 18 damage from them, but... Come on, Ryo, any day now. There we go. And they do have a surprisingly large amount of hit points. In fact, I'm going to avail myself of the heal staff. Yeah, get used to that sound. You're going to hear it a lot. But that's a really good way to stretch your potion supply, is to use these healing items. And eventually I'll get more of them. And so pretty much everybody will have one, except... No, there's 3. There's 1 heal staff, and then there's 2 heal helmets, which I'll get much later. But using the heal staff in battle is the rough equivalent of giving everybody a heal potion every time you use it. In this version of the game, there's no way to increase the amount of hit points you receive from using the heal staff. Did Ryo get a level 5 magic? Not yet. Still working on level 4 magic. But if you use it a lot over the course of battles, it is very, very helpful. And I just want to get away from these cockatrices. I don't even want to deal with them. Thanks, Jim, for close calling it on out of there. If I get through this dungeon on my first try without resetting, I'm going to throw a party. I want to get balloons. And no, these guys use Fire 3. They're scary. Oh my god, Rio got away from them. Thank goodness for Rio. Never mind. Okay. This just got way, way harder. Let's give Cole the stuff that he was carrying. Yeah, so I got rubbed, and this dungeon just got way, way harder. Ice Cave, people! You get rubbed, there are Bluezoids here, which will just kill you. Lots of undead that can just stun lock you to hell and back. If you go off the beaten path, which, by the way, don't go off the beaten path, because, my goodness, that's crazy. There's, like, frost dragons and stuff. Oh, good! Monsters strike first. Giant swarm of undead. I'm glad they struck first. That's really helpful to my cause. I'm gonna die right here on this spiked square, most likely. If I get some really good hits out of the Zeus Gauntlet, maybe I'll survive. If Rio were alive, I would fire 2 right here. Okay, some good hits, but not quite enough. Let's put you over here. I think you can run from this fight, but it's just easier to AoE your way through it. Providing that your AoE guys don't all get paralyzed and bludgeoned to death by ghostly hands. Bye, Will. Enjoy that 142 damage hit that you just ate. Okay, so not exactly going well. First trip into the ice cave. Let's go ahead and heal up a bit. I kind of anticipated to get that. This cave always takes like 4 tries. Run from the Gurpeed. Thank you, Jim. Jim, you're a gentleman and a scholar. The thing is, I've got to go back up here and get a treasure, and then I'm going to drop down a hole and come through this floor again. So I've got to fight that crazy spiked square with all the undead a second time. Awesome! This is exactly what I wanted to see, was 8 frickin' Zoidbergs. Not 8, 9. Not 9, 7. I can't count. That's this dungeon has removed my ability to count. That's how bad it is. Oh, thank you for going immediately with the Zeus Gauntlet. That was so good. So very helpful. Not even being sarcastic. That was perfect, Cole. Cole, you're the man. You're the man with the fists. You're like a crazy, awesome fist man. What's awesome is I've still got to fight, like, there's a sub-boss at the end of this dungeon. And he'll probably use Rub on someone, too. So if I make it out of this dungeon alive, it'll be miraculous. I just ignore all the treasures here, because... Oh, bye, Jim. Well, Cole, it's all you. This is the Cave of Ice, my friends, and it'll get you in the end. Some heroes start spelunking it, not knowing that it sucks, and then they wipe and hit reset forever just because this is the Cave of Ice, my friends. And it'll get you in the end. Some heroes start spelunking it, not knowing that it sucks, and they'll continue. I already forgot the words to the song that I just wrote. Good job, guys. That was great. Perfect. Well done. Please don't kill Rio. I need Rio. Rio is my man here. Awesome. Rio did not die. That's what I like to see, man. How are we doing on hit points? Will is still in the lead, so you can take point, my friend. Those mages were just unfortunate. That was just insane. mages that early in the dungeon is crazy. That early in the encounter list. This is a fresh reset. I don't know what the hell the problem was with those mages. They're basically like super-powered Astus guys. I love this little floor. Isn't it cute? We're leaving. So you've got to come downstairs to the... Come on, really? These guys again? Freaking hell, man. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. That ain't gonna work. Oh, you know, I don't think you could run from fur giants. I think I'm dead right here. This is it. No, you can't. I don't think you can run from fur giants. I think that's it. No. This is not... Ice cave? This is the cave of ice, my friend. It'll get you in the end. So long here, no, that sucks. Then they wipe and hit reset. That's what I said. And then they wipe and hit reset forever just because this is the cave of ice, my friends. And it'll get you in the end. Some heroes start spelunking it, not knowing that it sucks. And then they wipe and hit reset forever just because this is... You know what the great strategy is? That speedrunners and whatnot will use sometimes, is each individual floor of a cave has its own encounter list. And so if you have certain points of the encounter list memorized, what you can do is, like, okay, I'm in the ice cave, I know the next encounter on basement 2 is a huge group of Zoidbergs, and I don't want to fight them. So what you can do is just kind of hang out. I can kill these guys, I think. What you can do is go back up to basement 1 and get into a fight there with monsters that are considerably easier, and then not have to worry about the giant group of Zoidbergs that you can't kill. That's kind of an advanced tactic because it requires memorization of kind of abstract game concepts, but it is a thing that you can do, and people do it, and it is crazy. I wish I were that kind of person, but I just don't have the patience to memorize encounter lists. Good old Cave of Ice. My goodness, how much of my youth have I spent in this cave? When we were young, have to kill this guy, have to kill this guy. Please get some crits. We had like an obsession with keeping all of our Light Warriors on the same level, so if anybody died for any reason, we would hit reset. So this is back when we had like 6 hours to devote to getting through the Cave of Ice, which is not the kind of thing I've got going for my life anymore, but man, Cole rocked that dude. Love him. He's so awesome now. Thank you, Cole, for being great. But we would just save outside the ice cave and just throw ourselves at it for hours until we got through without losing anybody. I am nowhere near that crazy anymore, thank goodness. Should I... I don't know. I think I should run. Well, let's go ahead and just clear some out with the Zeus Gauntlet. I might be able to clear enough out if Rio gets through this round that it'll be worthwhile. Oh yeah, that worked. That was fine. Good times. I mean, Cole didn't have anybody to punch, but, you know, it's fine. Come on, Rio. Go next. Gotta switch Jim and Will around again. That's the stuff. See if we can get a heal staff off before this fight concludes. Yes. Probably not the best way to spend my resources here, but hey, you know what? I'll take 500 experience points. And Jim will need to be healed before too long, but... Alright, spiked square with all the... Oh! Actually, not a bad encounter this time. But you know what? I'm going to go with Fire 2 and... hopefully burn them all to death. I don't like Cole's hit points right now. Cole, you're making me nervous, my buddy. Good old buddy, old pal, old friend of mine. Skated by with 13 HPs. Because Cole, he the man. He'd a man who just drank like 6 potions. I better give Jim one. Okay. Here we go. This floor has really crazy monsters on it. Bluezoid, I don't even want to mess with no Bluezoids. I just want to get out of there. If they touch you, you die. That's it. They don't even do damage. It's just this Bluezoid Jim. Man, screw these mages. Don't rub me, bro. You got erased.